First umbilical tower there separating from the booster. 30 seconds now until launch. Ground umbilical to the third stage has been disconnected, and in just a moment the second umbilical tower will separate.
Power on board.
There's the second tower.
Command for ignition, oxygen.
Launch command has been issued. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engine turbo pump at flight speed. Engines at maximum thrust. Lift off.
And there is liftoff of the Soyuz MS-10 to the International Space Station, carrying Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin to the orbital complex. This again is Nick Hague's first time to launch to space, and Alexei Ovchinin's second.
One copy. Everything is good on board, and we are feeling well. Copy. Burlock 1.
Hearing good first stage performance for the Soyuz, delivering 930,000 pounds of thrust from its 4 boosters and single engine. Again, the first stage of the Soyuz measures 68 feet in length and 24 feet in diameter. It's burning liquid fuel for the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds of flight.
$60 seconds into the flight. The pressure in the chamber is nominal. Burlock 1, copy. Everything is well on board. They're feeling well. Thank you. Copy.
Everything proceeding as intended for today's flight. Now just a little over a minute into it. The velocity of the Soyuz is about 1,100 miles per hour. View here of the crew inside the Soyuz, now making their way to the International Space Station. Nick Hague there at the top of the screen, and Alexei Ovchinin at the bottom.
Burlock 1, copy. Everything is well on board. The crew is feeling well. Copy.
View here of the Soyuz making its way into space. Everything looking good, proceeding nominally.
Inaudible.
And we have the escape tower for the Soyuz now jettisoned. Everything continuing nominally. The 4 strap-on boosters have been jettisoned, and they've completed their job, dropped away at an altitude of 28 statute miles. Soyuz traveling about 3,350 miles an hour.
Is it emergency booster 2 minutes 45 seconds? The emergency, the failure of the booster. Failure of the booster. BS, yes, BS. Separation. Enable power.
190 seconds into the flight, so he's traveling about 4,700 miles per hour.
Don't be in a hurry. Burlaki, copy. We are in weightlessness, according to our sensations. Stand by. Burlaki, do you have F1 illuminated? 11:42:17. Failure. 11:42:17 is the time of the failure. F1 on SP is illuminated. Copy. Okay, the shroud is separated. The crew is feeling well. Everything is well on board. We have routes in our hands, and the power is on. Copy. So what are the recommendations of the ground? What about the separation? Did the separation go through? Yes, it did. 11:42:55. Бурлаки, did you deactivate Rus power? No. Did you activate the Rus power? Yes, the Rus power is on. ON. Now, please send BS command. Ballistic descent command is sent from Rus controller. Copy. 11:45:30. BS has been sent. We have the indicator illuminated. The overload has started. Yes, we are getting ready for the deload. Time 12:46. Deload is 6.7. Copy. We feeling rotation. The deload is going down. 18:46:20. Deload is 272 and going down. Copy, Buрлаки. So tighten the straps in work.
Hearing there that there has been an issue with the booster, and we're standing by for information as we continue to get it from the Russian flight control team, but everything seems to be fine with the crew. We had good comm with them, and they are okay. We continue to wait for more information.
Launch lead. Let's go to page 32, 32. Бурлаки, launch lead. Бурлаки, launch lead.
Team here in Mission Control is working with their counterparts in Russia, getting more information on the issue with the booster that has changed today's launch plan. Getting more information, which we'll provide as soon as we have a little bit more. But you're seeing a live view of the control team working here, led by Flight Director Mary Lawrence.
Бурлаки, launch lead. Burlaki launch lead. Burlaki launch lead. Burlaki launch lead.
Continuing to see here a live view from the Mission Control Center here in Houston, where the team was following along with today's Soyuz MS-10 launch. That launch did have a problem with the booster a few seconds after the first stage separation. And we can confirm now that the crew has started to go into the ballistic descent mode. They'll be going in on a sharp landing today. I think it'll be coming up fairly shortly. And we're continuing to get more information from our counterparts at the Roscosmos Space Agency as we learn more about today's activities and what to expect next as the crew does go through this ballistic descent mode. This is Mission Control Houston. The search and rescue forces who took off at 3:55 a.m. Central Time from Baikonur expected to reach the area where the Soyuz MS-10 descended at about an hour and a half later, so about 30 minutes into that flight. We are hearing already that the forces are in contact with Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin on board the Soyuz, and initial reports are that they are in good condition. We will stand by for more, but again, they expected to take about an hour and a half to reach the region where the Soyuz landed east of Jeskisgan, following a ballistic descent landing that took place after an issue with today's 3:40 a.m. Central Time launch. The ballistic descent does mean that the Soyuz module comes in more steeply than it would on a normal landing trajectory, which means that the crew is subjected to higher G-forces during the descent, but it is a known mode of descent that crew members have gone through before. Again, that took place following today's 3:40 a.m. Central Time launch of the Soyuz MS-10. And the crew on board, Nick Hague and Alexei Ovchinin, have been in contact with the rescue forces, which are on their way to the landing site, expected to reach it probably still about an hour from now.